And are you ready? Runners at the gate. 3, 2, 1. They're off. Oh, T-Rex just blew you out of the gate. 77. That's wrong. It's stuck at 77. This thing needs a reboot. 747. I think that's right. September 1st. It's a Sunday. And guess what? I'm in a hurry today. I know Sunday's supposed to be not in a hurry Sunday, but had a lot to do. It was not in a hurry Friday a couple days ago. Oh, we've got an egret. Good morning, egret. These beautiful heron are probably going to start flying south soon, especially when they see the cold front that's coming in tonight and tomorrow. Now, this weather's been changing by the second this morning. Look at those rivulets up in the sky, altocumulus, mackerel sky, not 24 hours dry. And also altocumulus castellanus. Can't see them right now because some stratocumulus has developed below them, but here's what it looked like at 7-Eleven. I didn't have time to gather the crew, but
Hafnia lynx.
the Hafnia lynx and 3 tugboats, and above them, those are altocumulus castellanus. That's a mid-level, moist, unstable layer, often a precursor to a thunderstorm. And there is a chance of a thunderstorm. It's a pretty wonky weather map. Look at this surface map from 5 a.m. What kind of fronts are those? Stationary front from Boston to Martha's Vineyard to north of Bermuda, another one over New York and Pennsylvania, and then a real cold front coming across Ontario, stretching down to Kentucky. There were a lot of severe thunderstorms with the first front yesterday that's decaying now. Look at all those damage reports yesterday, last 24 hours. I got the image this morning of flash flooding and severe weather in Kentucky and Pennsylvania. You'd think that would be coming at us, wouldn't you? Well, no. We have a transfer of energy going on today where that first front that came in last night is decaying, and the next one's going to come in and it's going to come with a drying atmosphere, actually. And as the dew point goes down and the air is more convergent aloft, they're just going to be scattered showers and thunderstorms. But the Severe Storm Prediction Center does have us in the marginal risk from Connecticut points south. So any one of us may get a thunderstorm. We'll look at the HRRR in a moment. I want to show you the satellite imagery. That looks more like just a straight line front, doesn't it, from Nova Scotia to Boston this morning. Plenty of holes in the clouds in the northeast, and that next cold front's really not even obvious on the satellite imagery, nor is it that obvious on the temperature map this morning. We have dew points of 70 at Buzzards Bay, New Bedford, and temperatures in the low 70s. That was 7 o'clock this morning. Obviously my thermometer was broken. And even in Vermont and New York, dew points are still in the 60s, so that drier air is not here yet. Where do you think you're going? I don't think so. I don't think so, Steve. That's the last thing I need to do is get in trouble. Look at that. He responds so well. This way, Steve. Come on. I know you like it over here. We have a lot to do. Yesterday we mowed that lawn and this lawn on the Fore River, and yesterday before that on Bass River. Worked on 2 different yards there, as it was an amazing weather day yesterday. So much better than they would have thought from a week ago. So what do they think for today, tomorrow, and next week? Well, they keep changing their minds. Today, a lot of people are saying, it's going to be a rainy day, isn't it? I said, no, I don't think so. And here's the HRRR. We're going to, oh, I didn't show you the radar. Sorry, timeout. National radar. Still those showers and thunderstorms off the coast of Louisiana and Texas and off of Florida. And then you have our batch of rain from last night that moved across northern New England out. And the next batch is Ontario. And yeah, that Texas system is something we're going to talk about in a few minutes. So there's the radar, and there's not a lot going on here. And here's the HRRR showing, with the heating of the day, temperature's going to be near 80, dew points near 70 in southern New England. We're going to get these scattered showers and a thunderstorm possible there. It looks like right near Hartford, Connecticut, about 2, 3, 4 o'clock. And then a couple of showers or thunderstorms are possible all the way to Cape Cod. Just possible. It's not a likely situation. It's probably about 25% probability any one town gets hit. So you're 75% likely not to have rain today. Hit or miss, mostly miss. And then a couple of freckles on the colder side of the front tomorrow in northern New England. But that's going to be very dry air. The dew point's going to go down through the 50s tomorrow. So I should show you the Boston 5-day because we do this every day. there's the breaks of sunshine this afternoon, also a chance of a thunderstorm, and temperature near 80. And then tomorrow, the temperature still in the 70s, and the wind's not that strong initially. It looks like a kind of a pulse there. You see how the dew point, the blue line, kind of dips and then spikes up a little bit and then goes down, and then the wind is going to go from north-northeast to northwest and pick up tomorrow night. Looks like it's going to be gusty, and it's going to be chilly. Dew point on Tuesday morning is 39, so anywhere that can go calm on Tuesday night in New England, we'll have some lows in the 30s on Wednesday. Not in Boston, though. And then just sunshine across the board there. Okay, now, what else? QPF, I didn't show the QPF from the HRRR. Quick look at the how much rain may fall from the sky in the next 24 to 36 hours. You can see most of it missing most places. Right there in Connecticut, if I put the cursor right over, what is that, Weathersfield? I like putting the cursor over Weathersfield. You put the cursor over these pivotal.com maps and you get a number that pops up, and the number is 1.33. So somebody may get a quick inch of rain today, and that will be the anomaly. Oh yeah, speaking of anomaly, now that it's September 1st, we're done with meteorological summertime. June averaged about 3 degrees above the climatological average per day. So June was a hot month, and then July was a couple of degrees above, and that was a warm month. And then August, believe it or not, at Boston Logan and at Blue Hill Observatory each averaged 0.7 cooler than the climatological average for August. So August is going in the books as a cooler than the climatological average month. Hopefully that's a setup for winter time, because we want snow, of course. This is surf, ski weather. We also want surf. All right, enough of that. What about surf? Well, not much going on this week, but next weekend could be different. National Hurricane Center says, well, what happened to that one that was on the right? There used to be 1, 2, 3. The one on the right just turned into a nothing. And then the one over the Gulf of Mexico, about a 20% probability of formation, tropical cyclone formation in the next 7 days. And then the other one coming into the Caribbean in a couple days, that's a 40% possibility of getting a name. Francine, I think, is the name. All right, now let's go put it all together. And this is the pivotalweather.com Euro ECMWF output guidance. It's guidance. It's not a forecast. It's a guidance. It guides forecasters. And here's the high pressure system coming in with the refreshing delivery of another batch of air from Canada. A little bit like last week, but this one's much more widespread. The front is going all the way down to those showers and storms way down there in South Carolina and North Carolina. And that front down there, that's what we got to watch next week on the backside. Where is the backside? Well, midweek. Remember a couple days ago there was a storm just north of us and just south of us? Now it's way north of us and way south of us on Thursday. And then Friday, here's where we have to slow it down a little bit. And that system coming out of the Gulf of Mexico at us from the southwest, and a front coming at us from Ontario from the northwest. And it looks like they're going to merge. And let's stop it again Saturday morning, where it had been dry 3 days ago. 2 days ago, there was a 997 low. Yesterday, there was a 1,007 low. And today, there's a 1,005 millibar low. Now, this time, it's going up the Hudson River Valley. Last couple of days, it was going up the Connecticut River Valley or even up Merrimack Valley. So the farther that goes west, the more likely you're going to get the tropical humid downpours, as it's going to be a hybrid storm. And if this were winter, we'd all be shifting our rain snow line to the west, if this were winter. But it's not winter. So let's put that back into motion for just 18 hours. I'm going to stop it again at 2 a.m. next Saturday night. So that'll be Sunday morning, 2 a.m. Now it's a 985 millibar low. Are you kidding? It's deep in 20 millibars in 18 hours. And yesterday it was looping south of Nantucket. Now it's going up into Ontario. Talk about a moving target. Hey, what's that purple? Purple? Is that sleet and snow? Yesterday I joked that a lot of times these hybrids can bring sleet or snow in the higher elevations as the cold air merges on the backside with the tropical air on the east side. And there it is, purple. Yeah, okay, I'm game. Let's look at it. How much rain or snow out of that one? Well, the guidance in Canada gives it in centimeters, and it prints out way up there, and I don't know, what is that? 250 miles northwest of Jay Peak. 33 centimeters of snow, that equals 13 inches of snow and sleet possible. That's one run, and we joke, and I laugh. I am laughing out loud. Ha, 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 ha. But we all snow skiers like to look forward to that. Well, but what about the surf? Well, if that storm is the inside runner, then we don't get surf from that. Maybe just a little swell from the south and southeast. But we want the offshore storm like we had last year on Labor Day. That one was great. We had those huge waves last Labor Day weekend. All right, I didn't finish putting that in motion. Yeah, I got to put that back into motion. Check the Gulf of Mexico. Yesterday's run had a solid hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico around Monday, September 9th. And now, no, just kind of some waves in there. So not a done deal. That would have been the system that's forecast to go through the Caribbean. So not a done deal. Everything's fluid. Fluid dynamics. Forecasts are fluid. Weather is fluid. You can make out the drier air northwest of Boston right there. See the cirrus clouds? But right now the upper level wind is parallel to the surface wind, so that's not advancing quickly in our direction. All right, kind of in a hurry today. Wait till you see what door we go out tomorrow. Mitt and Steve are not going with us, so we'll leave you with some and more from yesterday, the travel back from Bass River to Fore River. You get your dose of Mitt and Steve for today, and you won't see them again for a while. But T-Rex is coming with us, aren't you? All right. Talk to you tomorrow. Nice Saturday. I never would have thought it would have been this nice even 5 days ago. About 77, that's still in the shade. Pure warm air advection now, it's more humid. I just heard a hawk. Now I'm hearing the osprey. And crows, of course. Cirrus clouds and a condensation trail. 3:37 and we're going on a road trip T-Rex. What's the temperature? 77 degrees. We're headed north to go south. It's a long cut to the dunes of Cape Cod. Where are the turkeys? We gotta go see the cats, right, T-Rex? Check on the cats. Get one Steve and Mitt back in, out the door weather, and more. Little marine layer. As we approach the canal, no traffic on really either side of Route 6. And Rex knows we're back in the hood, and talk about above and beyond the call of the forecast. From the Bass River to the Fore River. Just gorgeous. Look at that. Now there's the cloud. I don't know if that cloud extends all the way up into the showers of Vermont, but there are people beaching it. We've got 83 degrees on the thermometer. What a Saturday. Tough to keep up with the Smiths. Look at that yard. Well, well, well. Everybody go? Oh, there's some cat food. Cats. Rex is eating your food. Anybody see any cats around here? Oh, there's one. Hi, Steve. Hi. The audience has missed you. What a day. And there's the other one. Hi. Hi, Matt. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see ya. And we conclude the Enmore for the last day of summer with 81 degrees at 6 p.m. August 31st with the chance of a thunderstorm tonight. Is that right, T-Rex? Yeah, I think there's a chance. Definitely some clouds on the horizon. And you wanted some cats? So we got cats. Steve, by popular demand, Steve is not coming on the road with us, so we're not going to see him for a while. And Mitt, under the cat mint. Sun sparkle, gorgeous Saturday. Way better than they said. Until tomorrow then.